Relationship.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Of course. I say this and I mean it, right? If I disappeared from my business and I said, you know what, I sell Keeley, let's just say, Keeley's gone. There's still real estate agents that only work with me. Mm-hmm. And if I only answered those 5 phone calls in a year, I'd make over $1 million.
Yeah.
Every year from just those 5 people. So you think about that, right? You think about the relationship approach to this business model, and I think it's something that you can't get from direct to seller. And I've made a lot of fun of direct to seller in my ads, but it's not because it doesn't work. It works.
Absolutely works.
It works, and people make it happen all the time. They make a lot of money from it, and it's wonderful. But I've very rarely seen a direct to seller lead ever lead to a second, third, fourth, 10th, 15th, 20th, 100th deal.
Absolutely not.
Where a relationship like Monique Walker with me, I mean, we've done over 100 deals. Right. And we routinely make, $30,000 or more a month together every month. Right. So when I think about that reality, that you create these relationships and these nurturing opportunities just keep coming to you because you do a good job, you provide value, and you're really there to be a solution. And when you do business that way and you treat people in a way that they want to have a relationship with you, life becomes this unfolding of incredible things. And my relationship with you is special, and it's led to so many opportunities. And, the fact that I'm even on this show for the 5th time is incredible. But, I also said it earlier today, Real Estate Disruptors was one of the first podcasts that ever put me on. And nobody knew who I was, right? And then all of a sudden I'm on Real Estate Disruptors and people start recognizing me. I remember when you and I were at an event together, a lady came up and pointed at me and she said, "I know you from the TV." And I'm like, well, not really the TV from YouTube, but it was your show, right? She recognized me from that. And that's when I realized, the power of social media and how much you had done for me. Mm-hmm. And I'll never forget it, dude.
Yeah. So we start off again, like I am wholetailing, right? And eventually you run out of money wholetailing.
Yeah.
Right. There's only so much you can wholetail. So you were the one that I was moving all my deals to. And then somewhere along the way, right, we go into the Go Giver meetup, ran by Brandon Simmons, another great guy,
awesome dude
in town. And it was in this environment that even though we were already doing business together, right, I was working with you, Pace didn't want to work with me, but at least he would work with my clients, right, for GC work. But we had, this kind of little thing going. And then when I went to We Live 19, right, for Max Maxwell's event, you and Pace were the first guys like, I'm there.
Yeah.
And I was like, why are you guys coming? Like, to support you. Like,
yeah.
And for me, as a person that doesn't, unfortunately, reciprocate quite the same way, it was kind of mind-boggling to me, but that's cool, right?
Right.
And it led to this whole thing of squatting up.
Right.
And I still hear to this day from other people, like, why can't we recreate this magic in Phoenix?
Right.
So what are your thoughts on that?
I think what we did that was special, Steve, is we all put our egos in the back seat. Mm-hmm. Every one of us did, right? Yeah. And we decided that it was more important to develop a relationship with each other, a friendship with each other, a nurturing of helping each other grow, from batch. Look at like what happened with batch, batch leads. It's this, one of the most incredible and known platforms in real estate for data, right? Mm-hmm. You look at, you and Real Estate Disruptors and everything that you've done in your wholesale business. And I still tell people, look, if you want to learn how to do sales, there's no one better. There's no one better in the planet that I would ever say can teach you sales than Steve Trang, right? And the facts is that we all really were good at different things, but we love each other. We really do. And when you take money off the table, you take competitiveness off the table, and when you put love in the front seat, something really magical happens. And I think the reason why people can't create it is because they don't know the recipe. And the recipe is love.